Welcome back everyone to McNeil's Garage. We have a little update today on Old Blue. If y'all followed the channel here, you know that about a month ago, we drove this, Trevor and Michaela drove us down to Texas. We went down for vacation. We stopped by Mad Scientist Motorsports to put this thing on a dyno because he's the one who's been remote tuning for Trevor for the Sniper. Well, while we was down there, Nick took a picture of the car up on the dyno, took a picture of the inside, the hood of it, whatever. We popped the hood and he took a picture of the hood, underneath the hood. And once me and Trevor started looking at underneath the hood, we both agreed that it looked horrible. We're going to show pictures down below with the pictures that Nick did at Mad Scientist Motorsports of what it looked like before up on the dyno and under the hood. And then we came back from Texas and Trevor started reconfiguring everything under the hood because at first we put a fuel regulator on it. Well, we left on a Thursday at like 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Thursday morning he got the regulator in and we was hooking up the regulator on his car before we left, so we just kind of threw it all together and it made it down and back. But when we came back, he decided to go ahead and just clamp the engine bay. And on the other video, you see me put the ceramic ends for the spark plugs, and he got those all rewired. So you'll see the before picture from Mad Scientist Motorsports to what it looks like now. Where's that thing that you had?
This thing here?
Yep. All right, so this is one of the fuel lines. Had the fittings on there to go to the A&N fittings go to the carburetor, the Sniper. Well, I mean, it worked. Everything worked good. No leaks. But now come in here, let's look at the, and this thing used to sit like this and had another hose going from here to here. Well, you see the new ceramic spark plug wires with all the holders and all the holders over there. On the old picture, before picture, he had all the wires sitting here, all the wires for the Sniper. We had the regulator mounted up here on the valve cover. We mounted it back here on the back wall and hooked up all the hoses. Yeah, just to make it
180 degree.
Yeah, we put that 180?
Mm-hmm.
Or that 90?
That's 180.
Okay, it's one of those things there. It goes from here to here. But yeah, so we got them all ran down behind the motor. We still got to hook all these up. Just mount them up to the wall so they won't be flopping, stay away from the headers. But yeah, all the
wiring down there too.
All the wiring we hooked, he hid. Because the Hyperspark box is mounted right here behind the battery, beside the battery. So we ran everything up underneath the fender.
Now it's clean.
Now it's really clean. So the before and after pictures you'll see, and even over here, everything's nice and clean. All the wires, you don't got the wires looking like spaghetti everywhere. And you can get in there and see the motor before you get to see the motor with all the wires in the way.
We had our supply and return hoses here.
Yeah.
And so now the correct configuration is, this is feed for the fuel. We had to take out the internal regulator and then clean all that out. And then now we just have one hose straight to the external regulator, which this runs at 60 PSI. Comes into here, caps off on the one side, and this side is the return. And it goes straight to the tank. So that's how it's set up now.
So it's a whole lot cleaner. And we can adjust the fuel pressure we need on it, which is, like he said, 60 PSI. So yeah, it's we done cranked it, turned the key on, make sure wasn't no leaks on it. So yes, looks really good. Yeah, I'll put the air cleaner on it. Let me have this. We'll put the air cleaner on it that we got from Holly.
Yeah, this has our own personal touch on it.
Yeah, we had to mess around with the had to mess around with this right here a little bit because it wasn't clearing.
And we got a custom air filter to go with.
Yeah, we had to we had to adjust the air filter too to lay down flat. We ordered the
Nothing but custom here.
yeah, we're custom fab shop. We ordered he ordered a new plate for the breather, but that's supposed to fit, but we have an extension on over here on the throttle, because where it's a standard,
You have to run an extension.
you got to run an
bracket.
extension on it, because if you don't, good golly, it bucks like a horse. But
And no, we know how to drive the car. It's just
Yeah.
how the thing acts.
so that is the finished product of a big block Chevy.
Sorry we
Okay.
didn't film it.
Yeah, well,
Sorry I didn't film it.
he did it during his lunch, after his lunch. So there it is. You gonna start it up? There's a fuel pump.
Oh yeah.
Like I said before, we don't build no show cars. We just build them to drive, daily drive, and what have you. So this here is his. He drives it. They don't sit in the garage all the time, but looks good.
You want to talk about the IAC?
Yeah, we couldn't get the IAC down on the Sniper, and it takes a while. But as you've seen on the handheld, it's sitting at 20, but as it warms up, it'll go down. And he runs between 6 and 10, 6 and 11. If we let it run a little bit, let it warm up, you'd see it go down. So we could not get it down. So we have another Sniper over here. Came off my car, and this is all black soot and stuff. He cleaned it all up, made it all nice, because it kept on surging and stuff. So he took this one out first to look at it, then he took his out, and it was all black soot. So he cleaned them all up, stuck them in there. As soon as he got it in there, adjusted on it a little bit, brought the IAC way down where it needs to be. So we should be good.
Oh,
So
'cause I need a car for the week.
he needs a car. But that's what we've been doing at McNeil's garage. He's been working on it for the last week. That's why we haven't had a video up. He's had this in here, been working on this during his lunch, and a couple hours every night trying to get everything nice and neat. We had to, what was it, Jags? You got that from Jags? The fittings?
Yeah, a couple AN fittings from Jegs, and this plate was also from Jegs, but it's a Holly Sniper.
It's a Holly Sniper plate.
It's meant for the Sniper, but not the bracket.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
the
so.
bracket for the manual shift. All right, well, that's what we've been doing. This week coming up, we got the headers coming for Tabby's Black Impala SS. So we'll have that in here do it. If you haven't yet, go over to McNeil's Garage on Facebook. We have been putting a lot of little bit videos up there, talking about what we've been doing. Started a coffee with McNeil's on Saturday morning to discuss everything we've been doing. If y'all's interested in that, go on over to McNeil's Garage on Facebook and check that out. But we'll put this video, edit this video, get it up there. We'll show you the before and after pictures of it. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment what y'all think. Look good. What else would you do with it?
Besides put a carburetor on it.
Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people like to put the carburetor on. I know a couple people like to put the carburetor on. But that's where we're at, so it should be road ready. Be ready to go now. You got anything else, Trevor?
No, sir.
All right, yeah, like, subscribe, Go on over to Facebook, McNeil's Garage. Check us out over there. Sean McNeil, McNeil's Garage, and
Trevor.
saying see y'all later. Thank y'all.